To the majors and minors in government in the class of 2020, I send congratulations on what is your graduation from St. Lawrence University, whether or not there's a ceremony. This is a time for taking stock. And you may be feeling that the world is full of confusion and uncertainty, and you may not know whether or not you know enough to navigate these treacherous waters. I want to assure you that you do. And for a simple reason, summed up in a comment once made by Pablo Picasso, perhaps the 20th century's greatest artist. He said, "Computers are useless. They only tell you the answers." St. Lawrence University and the government department there have trained you to ask intelligent questions. As you look at the COVID crisis, you ask things like, does it matter whether a country is federal or unitary? Does it make a difference whether they are authoritarian or democratic? And the answer is always yes. So be guided by the words of Max Ehrmann, who wrote the Desiderata in 1927, a piece of advice I kept posted to my dormitory walls throughout my undergraduate years. He wrote, "Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your career, however humble, for it is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. And know that although St. Lawrence has prepared you to walk into the world independently, boldly, and steadily, we will always be here for you. Wherever life takes you, this community will remain your intellectual home."
Hello, class of 2020. Professor Seja here. Just wanted to say congrats on your accomplishment in graduating from SLU. What a wild bookends to a college career from fall of 2016 to the spring of 2020. And as you leave here, just remember that the problems that we face today and in the future are often going to call for adaptations and not solutions. Your liberal arts education gives you a real ability to see the opportunities for adaptations from different perspectives. While you've majored in government, you're not a political science machine. You've learned not to limit yourself to a single approach, but rather you can see how different ways of thinking view the same problems. While others might look to experts to solve problems with an illusory finality, you recognize that a narrowly focused expertise usually just reproduces the same prejudices and blind spots that actually hinder those necessary adaptations. They cut off potentially fruitful lines of inquiry only because they don't fit the established orthodoxy. It's the generalist in you at the end of the day, the one who takes the insights of your government classes and marries them with literature, the arts, history, the scientific method, and yes, maybe even a little math, who will best serve and lead your fellow human beings in the years to come. So don't be a stranger. Come back whenever you like. We'll be happy to have you, and we'll greet you with a warm smile and a how do you do. So congrats again, class of 2020.
Greetings, class of 2020. The government department and I would like to extend our congratulations to every single one of you for this new milestone in your life. This is a time of excitement, a time of happiness, as much as it is a time of reflection. And we hope that you come away with a new sense of pride and accomplishment on this milestone. We hope that you come away equipped and prepared to tackle current and future issues in this world. And we hope that you'll continue to stay in touch with us. We'd love to hear about your new accomplishment and where life takes you moving forward. Remember that St. Lawrence will always be your family and that the government department will always be a core component of that family. Take care. Wish you all the
Congratulations, graduating government majors and minors. It's Professor Chris Buck here in not so warm but sunny Canton. Earning an undergraduate degree is a remarkable achievement in its own right, and doing so under the present circumstances is particularly impressive. I trust that you'll find ways to celebrate your accomplishment before we're able to reunite on campus for the commencement ceremony. There's no denying that starting the next chapters of your lives amidst such great uncertainty will be a challenge, but take comfort in the knowledge that your liberal arts education and government coursework leave you well equipped to navigate this uncharted terrain. Times of crisis shed new light on the exercise of political power and invite us to reflect on ways in which our institutions can better fulfill the political ideals and aspirations that we cherish. My hope is that each of you can find ways to exercise your own political power as enlightened citizens to make sure that the new normal that follows this pandemic is more just than the one that preceded it. Take care and stay safe.
Dear seniors, this is Grace Wong. I am pained to think of your losses this past several weeks, including the deepening of friendships here on campus in lovely spring weather, the skills that you've been honing for the past 4 years, whether in sports, music, arts, academics, that was not able to manifest itself here on campus, and of course, the fundamental rite of passage, your graduation. On the other hand, I'm heartened to see the maturity in you, your realization that you are doing this for your community, for those around you. This pandemic has shown that comparative politics is not just an esoteric exercise of comparing different domestic political systems. In fact, we see that through comparison, we can adapt, think out of the box, and gain new ideas. And so hopefully from this pandemic, the United States will not act in the way that China had acted in the 1900s, where it felt it had nothing to learn from other parts of the world. As you go forward, please remember that you hold a very special place in our hearts and that you will always have a home here. Take care, class of 2020.
Dear class of 2020, I really wish I had a chance to say this in person, but for what it's worth, congratulations on your graduation. I realize it may be difficult to focus on this very moment because probably millions of other things are happening around you right now, but still, please take a moment for yourself and think about what you have achieved. All of us here in the government department share the excitement of your graduation. We all are so very proud of you. Your degree has certainly prepared you to understand, tackle, and hopefully fix some of the issues that we face today. But perhaps more importantly, the time you spent at SLU has taught you how to make a difference in life. Remember, your ability to keep trying when most others choose to quit will be key to your success. I realize the last couple of weeks have not been the most ideal. Still, please remember that SLU is and will always be your home. So please keep us posted about your achievements and never hesitate to reach out whenever you need our help. So once again, congratulations and best of luck in your next adventure.
Hello, class of 2020. This is Ronnie Olesker greeting you from London. I know you enter the world in a time of great uncertainty, the likes we have not seen in 100 years. But I wanted to remind you that your knowledge in government is more valuable now than perhaps it has ever been. The COVID-19 pandemic and the different responses to it by various governments, local authorities, and individuals show us how relevant Hobbes's Leviathan, Kant's ideas of democracy and cooperation, or even Machiavelli's The Prince still are to human societies. Your knowledge on how governments function, the impacts of laws on human behavior, the importance and dysfunctions of institutions are greatly needed today, and I want to encourage you all to take the knowledge you acquired and make good use of it. Although this is not how we wanted your journey to end with us, in fact, the journey is not ending. SLU and the government department will always be your home, and we hope soon enough you'll be able to return to it and visit. We will be waiting for you. Finally, I want to send you off with one of my favorite Rumi poems. There is a force within which gives you life. Seek that. In your body lies a priceless gem. Seek that. If you want to find the greatest treasure, don't look outside. Look inside and seek that. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. This is Dr. Lee. I had such a great time with you all for the past 2 years. The pandemic situation will make you feel like where you should or where you would head out for. But remember, always crisis opens up new opportunities. And you can grab those opportunities, making use of the experiences and knowledge you built up at St. Lawrence. Let me wrap up my message with my favorite quote in David Thoreau's essay, Walden. If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music which he hears, however measured or far away. Don't be afraid of facing failure or being different. Don't be afraid of exploring the world in different ways. Graduation opens a new chapter of your life. Congratulations.
Hello, government graduating seniors. You did it. Happy graduation. You've had an amazing 4 years here at St. Lawrence, and I'm so happy that I got to be a part of it for many of you. I'm Professor Kristen Mackay, and I can unequivocally say that I will always remember your class. From the crazy 2016 presidential elections that occurred during your first semester on campus, to the coronavirus pandemic that has upended your final semester as seniors, your class has been on the forefront of working to understand the political changes in our world, along with your professors and classmates. Along the way, you've amazed me with your intellect, your creativity, your quest for adventure as you went to study off campus abroad in interesting places, your leadership in various campus organizations, your concern for social justice, and most of all, your caring for each other. You have formed relationships here with friends, coaches, mentors, and faculty that will remain deep and meaningful for a long time to come. Treasure those, as they are the best part of being a Laurentian. I can't wait to see what life holds for each and every one of you, as I have no doubt you will make the most of your one wild and precious life. Please keep in touch with all of us back in Hepburn. Best wishes to all.